Yo, what up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Man, I'm pretty much on time. I know y'all hating. I'm on time. Y'all mad because the kid is on time. We back. What's up? Shout out to Isaiah Felix. He put the big fish. Isaiah Felix was the first person in the chat. Big shout out to him. Look at here. Ryan Wright, Kareem Ebanks, Rico, Raymond, A1 Diggs, Simple Trucking. That's my guy, Simple Trucking LLC. Let's go. Raider Way, Adrian out of the Philippines, Walter, Sura, Jeff, Chauncey. Y'all got hood movie names. We got one dude named Rico from Belly, Chauncey from Menace. Bro, listen, everybody in the chat right now, I'm just waiting for O-Dog. Where O-Dog at? We got an O-Dog in the chat? Bro, y'all got hood names. Y'all got the hood movie names. We really have a chat with Rico, Chauncey. We just need O-Dog, Trey. We need Trey Styles in the chat. Where Trey Styles at, man? Stop playing. Bishop. We need a Bishop. We need a Q. Hey, Q. Daquandre in the building. Lockefeller. IC. Charles is checking in from Hawaii. Shout out to Hawaii. What's up with y'all? We got Jersey. What's up? We about to have another good stream. Man, I've been having fun on these streams. Y'all been cutting up. Akeem. Who's Akeem? From Coming to America? Where's Akeem? I got the little refresher from Starbucks, you know. Let's go. The Phoenix Raiders. What's up with y'all? Man, I just came on here to talk my talk. We're going to have some fun. Hey, before I get started, let's do the Boxing Ego roll call. City, state, zip, let me know where you guys are from. My name is Ego. I'm representing beautiful California. They run up on you. Let me know where you guys are from. City, state, zip. It's that simple. Rep where you from. Bang where you from. Let's go. I enjoy seeing how spread out we are. Pause. Shout out to Mr. Riviera, my guy. Let's get it. City, state, zip, area code, something. Let me know. Brooklyn in the house. Tulsa in the house. Chi-Town 918. Let's go. Camden, Jersey. We got New Jersey in the spot. 08104. Know about it. 252. Know about it. North Carolina. Mobile, Alabama. 251. Chicago, Garfield Park Boxing Surah. Always holding it down on the ones and twos. 40509. We got Frisco, the SCO, the city. Y'all don't know about the city. 510 Bay Area. You dig. Jacksonville, Florida. Daquandre said we really be all over. For real, for real. Try to tell y'all. And YouTube, they be playing with my lives. You know what I'm saying? They don't even be sending notifications. If they actually sent notifications that people want to watch Boxingego, it'll go crazy. It'll go even crazier. But I don't know, they've been throttling my lives. But the money keep coming in, so whatever. As long as the money keep coming in.
The money goes into my
Listen, they can hate, just donate. We gonna just keep building up the channel. 513, what's popping? Now, let me start with this. I gotta say this. I've been wanting to say this. Canelo versus Triple G3 is dry as oh my God, bro. Listen, homie. Damn, homie. In high school, you was a man, homie. Bro, Eddie Hearn talked all that head about how big Canelo Triple G3 was. You're not from America. You don't know about this America stuff, cuz. You don't know about America because you got that one wrong. Bro, Canelo versus Triple G3 feel dry as hell. I'ma say it to you. I'm the realest in the game, the realest cat, the realest chat. Tell me that Canelo Triple G on fight week don't feel dry as hell. Hell, please tell me that it's just me so I can call you a liar. Bro, it feel drier than virgin. You know what I mean? It feel drier than virgin. Bro, this fight feel dry. Like, no, see? See, Canelo, I told you, dog, you out here buying Bugattis and whatever. I was born. You should have listened to your boy Boxingego. I tried to tell you how to move. You don't want to move. You don't want to fight Jamal Charlo. You don't want to fight Demetrius Booba. You're a horrible fight. Horrible. You don't want to fight David Benavidez. You don't want to fight the people that I'm telling you to fight. Canelo, I told you, Canelo, you going to fight who I tell you to fight. And if you don't, then this is what's going to happen. I told you to fight Better Bia. If you don't want to fight Better Bia, okay. This is going to happen each and every time. Bro, it feel dry as hell. The Mummy Returns. This feel dry. Ain't nobody really even talking about the fight. Bro, and the reason I gotta focus on this is because Eddie Hearn was talking that talk. And then Canelo is calling himself the face of boxing. Between those two things, I gotta give you the work. Listen, I gotta give you all the work. If Canelo's the face of boxing, this is a horrible face. This is the Phantom of the Opera face. Phantom of the Opera? Man, people complain about these tickets. Black people don't want to see that. Better get us some Luther Vandross tickets or something. What movie is that from? Y'all don't know y'all movies. Phantom of the Opera? Man, black people don't want to see that shit. You better get us some Luther Vandross tickets or something. What movie is that from? Y'all don't, oh my God, y'all don't be knowing the movies. Let me see if anyone can guess that. Phantom of the Opera. Y'all really don't know that movie? Oh my God, y'all lacking. Y'all lacking. Y'all don't even know your movies, bro. Jake Paul got more shine than Canelo. Yeah. Mr. Riviera, Rudy came. Okay, my people came through. Mr. Riviera, Rudy, and Grip Williams. They was the first three to say it, so I'm gonna give them all credit. Yeah, it's money talks. All right, Eric snuck in with one too. Phantom of the Opera, bro. He said, I got some Phantom of the Opera tickets too. He said, Phantom of the Opera. Man, black people don't want to see that. Bro, black people don't want to see this Canelo Triple G3 because it's quiet as hell. Bro, it's like they're filming, remember that movie A Quiet Place? Canelo Triple G3 is like they're filming A Quiet Place 3 because nobody's talking. Listen, I said I'm from the Bay where the hawk is sparking. It's like they filming Quiet Place 3 because nobody's talking. There's nobody talking about this fight at all. The fact DAZN should pay me because I'm talking about it right now. They need to pay me for even mentioning the fight because this is the best promotion that they done had for the fight. The boy Boxingego. Easy work. The fact that I'm even speaking on it, you owe me money because the promotion has been atrocious. It's been real atrocious. Bro, I told you all that stuff is dead. Bro, DAZN really took HBO leftovers and try to reheat it. They try to reheat some leftovers and act like it's gourmet. Listen, I know people mad at me. They're like, oh, you hating, you biased. Say what you say. They done took HBO's leftovers, reheated it. Now they think it's gourmet. Listen, I say I ain't come to play. You can get mad and say I'm hating. Say what you say. They done took HBO's leftovers, reheated, and now they think it's gourmet. That is not how that works, bro. And then if you ate something and it was mid or it was like not that good the first time, reheating it is definitely not going to be like, let's say you get a piece of steak and it's not that great. Eating it the next day, it's not all of a sudden going to be great. That's Canelo Triple G Part 3. Trash. Basura. Yeah, we had to. It's so trash, we got to say it in multiple languages. It's basura. Listen, levántate, siéntate. Listen, we got to talk about the level of trash that Eddie Hearn done brought to boxing in my country. I run America. We going to talk about it. It's basura. Canelo knows it's basura. You know how I know he knows it? Because he's trying to turn it to some WWE script. Shout out to Kenichi Bear. Get the Hibernation 5s. Link in the description. Canelo knows it's basura because he's trying to hype it up. Oh, bro, he keeps saying Golovkin. Boy, get my likes up. Y'all pissing me off now. Y'all better run me my likes. Likes or loot. Canelo knows it's trash. What the hell? Canelo, Alexa tripping. Canelo knows it's trash because he's trying to fabricate this WWE script like they've been beefing all this time, like since whenever they last fought. They last fought when Chingy was out. Nobody cares now. Pick me up if you want to come roll with me. And you was my baby. Bro, they last fought, Chingaling was out from St. Louis. That's when they last fought. So much time has elapsed, no one cares. Chingy's no longer out like that. Pick me up if you want to come roll with me. And you was my lady. I like the way you do that right there, right there. Bro, they stuck in the past. Canelo tried to drudge up some rematch that no one's called for in quite some time. Nah, why would I chill? Pick me up if you want to come roll with me. And you, it was word how we met, huh? She was with her mom at Bank of America. I'm with my son, Cash, in the chat. Bro, Chingaling was out. The jackpot himself. At the Holiday Inn, say what? Bro, they last fought, Mims was out. This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. Bro, turn that off. Nobody's trying to hear Mims in 2022. Y'all need to chill. Y'all telling me to chill? Y'all gotta chill. Somebody said not Chingy. Yes, Chingaling himself. That's when they last fought. People were interested back then when HBO was around. Bro, HBO has been out of boxing for several years. So that goes to show you how long it's been since Canelo and damn Golovkin fought. Pick me up. Y'all know y'all like Chingy. Pick me up if you want to come roll. Oh, remember the one with Tyrese? Every time I try to leave, some keep pulling me back, me back, me back, telling me I need you in my life. It was meant to be. Bro, shout out to Chingy. But it's 2022. Y'all got to get with it. Bro, it's like rolling down the street playing Nelly in 2022. Like, bro, they got Dirk, J. Cole, you know what I mean? They got Westside Gun, Benny the Butcher, like, you know what I'm saying? Drake, you playing Nelly. And it's like you playing, it's all right to play Nelly, but you playing country grammar. I'm going down, baby. Yo, like, bro, turn this off. Street, ready to let it go. Shimmy, cook, pop. Bro, that's Canelo versus Triple G 3. Shimmy, coca puff, listen to me now. Ain't nobody trying to see that. My man, Mr. Riviera, said Nelly and Kelly Rowland. Yeah, we got a real dilemma. This Canelo Triple G is on this weekend and ain't nobody talking about. Listen, like Nelly and Kelly, we got a real dilemma. Eddie Hearn and talked to all this. Ain't nobody talking about this fight though, bro. Somebody say, hot, so hot in her. Bro, take this. I can't wait to see them numbers. Hey, shout out to my man Monk. Y'all better show me the zone. You better show me them numbers. He said in my Sean John jeans. Facts. We used to, out in the Bay, we wore Sean John. I ain't going front. But we used to wear Jabos. Y'all know about them Jabot jeans? Oh my God, bro. I pulled mad in them Jabos, bro. People had them Trues on too. The True Religions went hard. But see, I'm a tall dude, so I couldn't really wear Trues like that because they was like booty tight. But that's what they wearing now anyway. Lil Nas X and on them. But anyway, yeah, we used to be on them Jabot jeans. That was a whole era. Y'all hating. That was a whole era though. Bro, DAZN, show me them numbers. After Saturday, stop playing. I need to see them Canelo Triple G 3 numbers. Because you got all these people hating on Tank, hating on PBC, hating on Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz numbers, and they making up numbers. They're gonna make up wilder numbers. Let's see what them Canelo numbers hitting for. Them I was born ready. We gonna see what them numbers is hitting for after, because ain't nobody talking about this. Wilder people are talking about his return. I ain't heard nobody talking about. Bro, Canelo Triple G3 is like a good secret because nobody is like saying a peep. You know what I'm saying? You had that good secret. Ain't nobody talking about this. Somebody said FUBU. I never wore FUBU. I'm from the Bay, so you had to be careful what you wore. Because if you wore something, you like, that's the first line of defense. I'm telling you how to survive in the Bay Area, at least back in the day. Your first line of defense was your clothes and your kicks, because that was if you got in a roast session, that's the first thing they gonna rip you for. You know, they might look at your haircut or something like that, but the first attack, bro, you'll get ripped up depending on what you wore. If you wore the wrong stuff that wasn't in that specific year, like Fila's, if you had some Fila's and they wasn't popping at that point, like you wore some K-Swisses and it wasn't the time for them K-Swisses. Hey, I used to like K-Swiss, but I got flamed in the K-Swiss. You ever get flamed in them K-Swisses? I got flamed for the K-Swisses. People wasn't respecting my K-Swisses like that as much as I thought. I used to like y'all didn't like K-Swiss? Listen, East Coast ain't got love for K-Swiss? White shoes? Y'all wasn't on the K-Swisses? Bro, I was on them Swizzies. I was on them K-Swisses. Man, y'all hate it. Y'all some haters, bro. Y'all mad at me. He said fat Farbs. Yeah, fat fart was cool. Remember the chicks had the baby fat? Hey, I ain't gonna front. I done smacked a couple chicks with the baby fat. You see, know what I'm talking about? You understand? Bro, I probably hold I hold a California record for pulling the most chicks in them baby fat, in them apple bottoms. I hold that, listen, I probably got the record for that. Bro, them chicks in the baby fat was kind of fine though. They all had them baby hairs laid down and stuff. Okay. I was on the Kenichi. I was on the Kenichi for sure. He said K-Swiss in the early 90s in the Bay was business. Yeah, bro. I was standing on business in my K-Swisses. Y'all hate. Anyway, bro, this Canelo Triple G3. Oh my gosh, bro. Bugle Boy. Ain't that for like elementary school? I don't know. I think I had Bugle Boy in like elementary school. This man said Bugle Boy. I don't know. I don't know how old I was when I had Bugle Boy. That's hilarious, Bugle Boy. Man, y'all taking it back old school. Now, you'll get flamed with the South Pole, but I can't front. South Pole has some... They had some, like I would see some stuff on the rack and I'd be like, ugh, these is hard. And then I see the South Pole and I'd be like, dang, can't get these. And South Pole was disrespectful. South Pole was disrespectful because they want to make sure you know it's their product. They would put the label on like this big. Nah, South Pole, y'all disrespectful. At first, like they used to have, like you would find a nice little bubble jacket or something for the winter. And then the South Pole they would put the logo hella big or spell the South Pole hella big. Like, well, you don't have to spell it that big, huh? Like, why are you spelling it so big so everybody know it's South Pole? Like, I'm trying to hide and conceal this. You know what I'm saying? Like a weapon, I'm trying to conceal this. Listen, I hate to reveal this. Like a weapon, I'm trying to conceal this. I don't want people to know that I'm rocking South Pole. And you're going to write it all big, like graffiti. Don't do that. Like you could have put a little small logo, little SP. You don't put it all big. He said they put a 52 bold font. Yeah, Times New Roman 52 bold. Like, man, take this. Y'all, Mecca, I was on Mecca. Dadas, yeah. Remember Pele? I was on all that. Yeah. He said, remember iceberg jeans with Fat Albert. Okay, y'all. All right, y'all taking me back. That's hilarious. He said with the Fat Albert on it. Let's go. Bro, Triple G about 40. Canelo knows it's trash, bro, because he's trying to make it like he got beef with Triple G. But how you wait to lose to Bevel to get beef with Triple G? Like literally, Triple G and Canelo, they haven't even really done no interview. Like when there's a real rivalry, like people like Wilder and Fury or something, you could still find them taking shots at each other or saying, I don't like that dude. Canelo and Triple G ain't said nothing about the other person until the fight was announced. That's how you know it's cap. Listen again. Canelo's making it sound like he has this intense beef with Triple G, but if you had intense beef, you should have been fought him. There was I don't remember reading no interviews or nothing where there was like ongoing beef over the years. It's just like nobody was even talking about it. Nobody was even talking about that fight. And I hate them Triple G interviews, bro. Because Triple G, he can't stay on subject. You know what I mean? Like when you listen to Triple G interview, they'll ask him a simple question and his answer is, I don't know if he's trying to be polite or he don't understand the question, but he be all like off track and stuff. Hey, Triple G, what do you think of your opponent, Steve Rolls? Oh, Max, yeah, guys, is good as Poch is. Bro, what? Y'all ever heard him Triple G interview? Bro, he don't never. Oh yeah, Mexican style salsa, guys. Like, what are you talking about? What does any of this have to do with Steve Rolls? Oh yeah, Max's boxes. Yeah, Amazon boxes. Like what? Bro, Triple G be wild in them interviews. Them interviews be tripping. Yeah, Amazon Prime, guys. Netflix. It's all about Netflix, guys. Ben Affleck and Netflix. Like what? Affleck. Like what are you talking about? Like what is being said? Bro. I don't even understand why take the microphone from him, bro. What is he talking about? Oh, Netflix. It's Netflix and the Ben Affleck and the Afflecks and the docs from the Affleck. Like, what? Bro, and then when I say it, y'all try to act like I'm tripping. Like, bro, I'm not tripping. I do this. Like, I don't know what he's talking about. Bro, you ask him any 2 + 2 Triple G. Oh, yeah. Birdman. Yeah. CashApp. Yeah. Martin Scorsese. Like, what? What are you talking about? Bro, he be wildin'. All them, yeah, Atari. Yeah, video games, pinball, pitfall, guys. God. You got Tourette's, bro. It don't ever had nothing to do with the actual interview. Hey, Triple G, do you hate Canelo? Oh, Gregory Hines. Yeah. ASAP Rocky. Rocky Balboa. What? Yeah, Bill Gates, guys, Microsoft. Man, whatever, bro. I ain't got time for it. You know what I'm saying? It never had nothing to do with the actual question, bro. Can you stop Canelo? Oh, God, it was catfish. Yeah, manti tail. Yeah, manti tail. Manti tail. What? Catfish. Like, Triple G always sounds like he's sending you clues. Yeah, guys, catfish. Manti tail. Like, are you snitching? Like, what are you saying, bro? First 48 ass Triple G, bro. Tater tots. Taters. It's all about potato, tater tot, tattletale taters. I love my job, bro. Yeah. Potato skins, tater tots, Oshkosh bagosh, tater tots and bagosh. Like, what? What? Oh my God, bro. And then y'all act like I'm tripping when he be doing all that. Yeah. Or either potatoes, potato skins, hash brown. Like, you like the bubble gum of potatoes and French fries and potato skins, pork rinds, Oshkosh bagosh, and a lot of potatoes. Potato, tomato. All right, bro. Will there be a watch party? That's rough. I don't know. I do whatever the fans want. But I kind of don't want to watch. Like, I don't know. I'm not really hyped. I'm definitely not doing the whole card because Eddie Hearn got random fighters, you know. Boogaloo Jenkins versus Liam. I can't, bro. Nah. Reggie says, you owe me a Coke because I spilt it all over the iPad. What? How did I owe you a Coke? What did I do? Man, y'all hating. See, y'all be hating. Tomato. Bro, Triple, you just listen to any interview. Tomato. Yeah, Maximus Decimus Meridius, guys, gladiator, gladiator. What are you talking about? What is happening right now? Huh? Well, every interview. And then Canelo trying to force a beef that's not there. Canelo trying to make it like they just sworn enemies or something. And DAZN, they not even promoting, bro. They wait till the week of the fight to promote. Bro, who waits till the week of the fight to promote? Yeah, Triple G versus Boogaloo Jenkins. Like, no. This can't work in my country. Not on my dollar. Yeah, it's not gonna work, bro. Eddie Hearn, you gotta pack it up. Pack it up, cut. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Listen.
The money goes into my baby.
Yeah, Max. No, oh no. God. Like, it sounds like Triple G doing a voice acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just reading the script or something. Oh, no. Max fell. Guys, swamp, sewer. Like, what are you doing, bro? You reading the script. Kamal Oz with the $10. Ow. I feel like most Bum Lovekin fans loved him for beating up random black dudes. Let's go, Kamal. Let's get it. Like the Lion King South African choir. He said Danny Glover from Beloved. Oh, why did you say this specific Danny Glover movie, though? That's funny. The cast of The Color Purple and the cast of Amistad. Come on, he definitely ain't lying. Bro, they was happy because Triple G got some power, right? They was happy when Triple G fight anybody as long as they was black. It don't have to be black and good. You just have to be black. Because I seen all his racist fans. They were, knock the black off that guy. Yeah, destroy him. Send him back to welfare. They were saying all this stupid stuff. That's how you know it's not, for them, it's not even about the fight. When they start saying, feed him some collard greens. Like, what? Like, that's how you could tell when someone's racist. When they start saying stuff like stereotypes that really don't have nothing to do with it. Feed him some collard greens. What? Yeah, pack him up. Send him back to Africa. Give him a pitcher of Kool-Aid. Yeah, that'll serve him. Bro, Kool-Aid? What does Kool-Aid got to do with a boxing match? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them racists, they make it apparent that they racist. Send him a pitcher of Kool-Aid. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Outside of being racist. Yeah. And then they like, you could tell when the people are racist because they just, all the comments sound out of place. Like you see some of these UK dudes. Oh yeah, I'm going to knock the dreads off you. Like, why are you so worried about his hair? And I'm going to knock those twisties out your head. I'm going to knock the dreads out you. Like, bro. Would you say that to a white fighter? Like, real talk. Bro, I see, in the UK, I see UK Caucasian fighters that have said stuff like, Demetrius Andrade, I'm going to knock the dreads out your head. I'm going to knock the twisties out your head. If you fought Liam, would you be like, oh, mate, I'm gonna knock the pot out your head? I never hear him say that. I never heard. Listen, I never heard. I've never heard, unless it's a black fighter with like an ethnic haircut. I've never heard someone say, I'm gonna knock the dreads out your hair and all that stuff. Unless it's a black cut. Like a nooker cut. I'm gonna knock the flat top off you. I'm gonna knock the dreads up out. I'm gonna knock your gold tooth out. It's always like some extras. Like why don't you say you gonna knock him out? If you was fighting Ted Cheeseman, would you be like, oh, I'm gonna knock the rat tail off your head and I'm gonna knock the mullet out your, like, I don't see it. The only time I see it is if it's a black fighter. That's how you could tell when the people are racist, though. Or you ever met the racists and then they have all these nicknames you ain't never heard of? Get off my porch, you a jungle bunny. Like, what? What's a jungle bunny? Do they have bunnies in the jungle? Get off my porch, jungle bunny. Bro, what is a jungle bunny, though? It'd be like a racist security guard or something. What are you Jabberwockies doing? Like, what? Jabberwockies? What are you talking about, bro? You didn't have to call us that. What are you Jabberwockies doing? Whatever. Y'all be wildin'. Yeah. If you was fighting Timothy, you wouldn't be like, I'm gonna knock the mousse out your hair. They only reserve that to like Andre. I'm gonna knock the dreads out your hair and all that. Stop. Man, ego, that's enough. I'm speaking what's real. Whoever don't like it, that's your fault. Because everything I'm saying is facts and y'all know it. That's why people is laughing, because they can understand the humor in something that's not really humorous, but just the presentation. Everything I'm saying is real, bro. They was happy, like Kamal Oz said, that Triple G was kicking ass of random black people. Like, you don't even have to know who it was. Like Dominique Wade, did he ever fight again? Like, I'm not like no kizzy, no cat. I don't think he ever fought ever after the Triple G fight. I don't think he ever came back. I seen something, he said he like hit his girl or something. I ain't never seen no pro fight though from him. Like, what's his name? The fight he fought after the Triple G fight. I was at that fight too. He said Camboso said something to Haney, but I forgot. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm knocked the part out your head. It's always like something like, if you was fighting Lomachenko, you would have said that? Bro, I'm not stupid. I peeped the signs. Bro, if you're fighting, I ain't never heard one person fight Lomachenko, Triple G, and talk about their hair and you gonna knock the hairstyle out there. I ain't never seen it, but unless it's a black fighter. Never. Bro, I don't think he ever fought again, Dominique Wade. He said donut rolls. Isaiah, that's my young boy. That's funny, bro. 3 years ago, I don't even know he fought. Where he fight at? The YMCA? I ain't never seen it. It wasn't network. Oh, yeah, the boy comments. Yeah, we see all that. Anyway, Canelo Triple G3 is super duper dry. Like, it's just no, I don't hear nothing for it. I don't hear no excitement. Hey, y'all got to get the likes up. What's good? If y'all being entertained, subscribe to the channel and like. That's all I can ask from you. Isaiah Felix, that's a big one. You know what I'm saying? When people was talking about boy. Like, nobody call Lomachenko boy and say, oh, you boy, I'm going to whoop you, boy, and all that. This man said Wade work at Amazon. You wrong, bro. Shout out to South Texas. Let's get it. Anyway, Canelo Triple G feel dry as hell. Like, I low-key hope Triple G, like, I don't care who wins, per se. Fight's a fight. It's going to play out. It's going to play out. But I low-key hope Triple G don't get it, like, don't embarrass himself. Because my instinct is telling me it's not going to be. I already told you, I think this fight is going to be the worst in the series. I think this fight will be analogous to Brandon Rios and Mike Alvarado, where people watch it, see an outcome, and they're like, what the was that? This was nothing like the first two fights. This was some bull. That's my instinct. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully Triple G doesn't go out sad. Because I actually don't like that in boxing. I told you all the time, I'm a big believer of, I like underdog stories. You know what I'm saying? And they got everything stacked against Triple G, so it would actually be very nice to see Triple G, if he doesn't win, at least not get played, you know what I'm saying? And like, to the point where like it looks like a disgrace and the end of his career is like in shambles. I don't know. I don't like when the deck is stacked against people, bro. I really don't. And that's why it's really hard, unless you're a Chupapi Muñeño, it's really hard to even root for recent Canelo, because that's how all his fights are. You're not fighting Jermall Charlo, Andrade, David Benavidez, Better Beef, guys that I think right now, if they were Canelo's next fight, all present clear and present danger, like Harrison Ford. That's why he's staying away from those guys. Even the winner of Bivol versus Zordo Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? These are all clear and present danger if you fight any of them dudes. Because they're all like certified. All certified good fighters. And Eddie Hearn want to hate so bad. He want to talk about PBC, bro. He talk about PBC more than his own fights. And I can't be the only one that noticed that. Eddie Hearn talk more about PBC than his own fights. How you talk more about PBC than your own cards you promoting? Come on, man. That's weird. You got a whole undercard. You worried about PBC, what Charlo's resume is looking like, what Benavidez's resume. And guess what? Eddie foolish and Canelo foolish put it at, yeah, I said it. Boxingego, I'm going to say it again. And if I said it, I meant it. Eddie Hearn foolish and Canelo foolish, and I'm only censoring it because of the YouTube algorithm. This is why. Because don't tell me Charlo's resume and Benavidez's resume is lacking, but then say you don't want to fight Mexicans. Don't tell me their resume is lacking. They're trying to fight you. They trying to fight Canelo. So their resume would not be lacking if he actually, left the zone, took the deal that was offered, and then fought one of them dudes, because all of those dudes that you're saying their resumes lacking, there was an opportunity and an offer made that would have been bigger fights for Canelo to fight. So don't tell me that. Kamal Oz. The bum Lovekin fanboys sure do love or have excuses for Triple G ducking legit black fighters, as do they for Canelo. They in corporate media wanted 40-year-old Floyd to fight Triple G, but now making excuses for Triple G's age and inactivity. That's big facts. But we already know those are the double standards that are set forth. Listen, if you're on old media's favorite list and you get old and don't look the same, they say it's, Father Time's undefeated. Blah, blah, blah. Like, they're doing it with Lomachenko. Lomachenko doesn't look unbeatable. He doesn't look unbeatable. So now they're saying Lomachenko's age and all that. Like, I put it this way. If Tank fought Lomachenko, I'm picking Tank by stoppage. Yes, you heard it first. First. If Tank fought Lomachenko, I would pick Tank Davis to stop Lomachenko. And old media, if that happened, which I definitely think it would, they would say, Loma was too old. And no, you said Tank was afraid of him. If he got knocked out, he got knocked out. You got to live with that. That's just something you got to deal with. It's always an excuse, bro. That's the double standards that are in place in this beautiful sport. Every great Mexican fighter fought other great Mexican fighters. Church. Canelo wondered why some of the legends don't respect him. Church. I can't say it no better than that. Read Voice of God Boxing. Bro. Lomachenko didn't even want to punch with Teofimo for 6 rounds. Tank would body Lomachenko. That's why I wish I could just, had a magic wand to make these fights just to get outcomes. And a lot of y'all wouldn't like these outcomes because you rather just discuss it online and say someone's ducking than to actually see an outcome. Y'all want to keep it in like hyperbole. You want to keep it in the artificial. You want to keep it in la la land so we don't ever have to see it. Because I seen the same thing with Floyd Mayweather. Easy work. I ain't got to worry about it. Like I said before, HBO need to fire you. You don't know about boxing. When Floyd was finna fight Pacquiao for 6 long years, people belabored and debating who would win. And then when the fight was actually happening, people got all of a sudden a whole lot more realistic with their predictions. When it was just a myth and an idea that Pacquiao and Floyd could fight, people was disrespecting Floyd crazy. It was brazy, y'all. When the fight was actually signed and the networks involved got together and said, yeah, let's work on it, and decided to do the thing, they did a press conference. Now everyone want to sip some act right. See, in boxing, that's why I love this sport of boxing, because boxing is like alcohol. It's the ultimate truth serum. You gonna see in that square circle what it is and what it ain't. It don't matter what somebody's saying. It don't matter what somebody's tweeting. It matters when you get in that square circle, what do you do? That's why I love boxing, because Just like alcohol, the square circle is the truth serum. It's like a polygraph test, a lie detector. You're going to find out what's real. We're going to find out what you've been doing for the last 6, 8, 10, 11, or 12 weeks of your training camp. We're going to find out if you went that extra mile in training and with your runs for your cardio. We are going to find out if you left no stone unturned. We will find these things out on fight night. That's why this sport is forever goated. Because I don't have to kick it with a fighter for 8 weeks to see what they did. Because the night of the fight, I'm going to see exactly what they've been working on. That's when it's all unveiled. That's going to show me how bad you wanted it in the last 8 weeks. I don't care what you put on Twitter. It's just like Ryan Garcia and Tank. I don't care what Ryan's talking about. Fight Tank and get bodied. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then we go see. I don't care about tweets and all. I'm from a different generation, bro. And people are like, oh, old head. I'll happily be an old head if it make me different than some of y'all. Because y'all live for this TikTok and internet fame. And I don't care about none of that, bro. You want to talk to me with dignity and respect. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about no internet. People say anything on the internet. Oh, I ran into Elvis Presley. I don't care what you say on the internet. Show me. You got to show me something. And boxing will show you. Boxing going to show you what it is. Boxing will show you what it ain't. Boxing will show you what you... Come on, I don't know why you hit him. I don't know, unless he was being funny. I don't know. I don't care either way. You know what I'm saying? I don't care either way. I'm still getting paid. I don't care. Boxing will show you what people been working on. There's no hiding. That's why people pulling out of fights anxiety. It ain't anxiety. You got anxiety because a lot of these dudes probably ain't been working like they need to. And I'm not going to say no specific names. That's just in general. Listen, you know how you get rid of anxiety? I'm from the old school. I don't care what y'all talking about. Yes, mental health is real. I get it. But listen, I'm going to show y'all. Y'all want to get rid of anxiety? I'm going to show you how to get rid of anxiety. Write down everything that's wrong with your life, everything that's on your mind. Have a brainstorm session, write it all down, and one by one, you develop a game plan of how you are going to cross these things off the list. That's how you get rid of anxiety. That's it. See, men, I'm from a different era, bro. Men got to be men. I can't really speak for women. I want women to do well too, but I'm a man, so I can speak from a male perspective. Yeah, all this anxiety and stuff, that's how you attack anxiety. You run at anxiety. All the stuff that's crippling you and making you feel you can't do this and can't. That's how you go after anxiety, bro. Write down, see what first of all, see what the problem is, and then one by one you start addressing it. And before you know, see, the thing is, I've had anxiety. Everyone gets it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure at some point everyone's been depressed or some form of it, or sad or somber, or whatever. But here's the thing: at the end of the day, you can let that cripple you, or you can let that cultivate you. I choose the latter. I don't want to be crippled in fear and all this other goofy stuff. I mean, who likes that? Who likes to just be in a perpetual state of fear? But the only way you get out of it is you approach and confront that fear and move beyond it and learn whatever the lesson is from the situation. That's how you confront it. And some of y'all do half the steps. Like, you'll watch motivational videos. That's half of it. Watching a video, that's fleeting. You watch a video and you might be pumped up for 5 minutes. That's not enough, bro. You're going to watch a motivational video, that's like a temporary shot of dopamine at best. You got to form discipline in your life and see, what's missing, what's lacking, and run towards it and address it. People are always like, I'm different, bro. I don't look for motivation, bro. You know what the most motivational thing is? Let's see who knows this. What is the most motivational thing in this world? Let me see if y'all can guess this. I'm going to see if y'all can guess it. What's the most motivational thing in this world? Money? Wrong. That's a horrible motivation. If money is your motivator, then you're not gonna have sustained success. I'll tell you that. Because money is infinite. Because money is just a bunch of numbers. Money is numerical. And in that regard, anything that's numerical, it's infinite. It can continue. You can count, like you can sit here and count from 1 to 100,000. So if you're chasing money, you get to 100,000, then what? You're not going to feel fulfilled. You're going to be like, oh, I need 150, I need 250, I need a million. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely not it. Wrong. The Bible, all that's wrong. Family, health, all wrong. The most motivational thing in this world is momentum. I don't know what all this other stuff y'all talking about. The most motivation, write this down. The most motivational thing in this world is momentum. If you can discipline yourself to do what you need to do, have a vision, have goals, discipline yourself and consistently do those things, develop some momentum, that's the most motivating thing ever. Anything else is pretty much fleeting. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watch a YouTube video and you're like, oh, that dude was killing, I'm hyped, that's fleeting. You're going to be temporarily amped up. And then how do you get out of bed the next day? Do you really think about some YouTube video you watched the night before? Hell no. Like just think about it. Everybody, we've all had it where it's like your alarm clock goes off, it's 6 a.m., you don't want to get up. Is the first thing that comes to your mind, especially if it's the winter and it's cold, you don't want to get out the covers, the first thing on your mind is not, oh, I watched this YouTube video yesterday and I got inspired. That's not enough. Momentum, that's enough. If you develop momentum and you get some traction, just think of it like this. Imagine Marshawn Lynch or anybody that can run, right? Like Metcalf, DK Metcalf, right? Imagine if I'm trying to chase DK Metcalf. That's already hard to do, but I have a better chance of catching him if he's at a standstill, if he's at a stop, and then he starts running. If he breaks out and he already got a good 20 yards, how am I going to catch him now? Just think about that. Just think about that. It would always be easier to catch something that's already that's at a standstill and then broke off and start running, as opposed to something that has created that momentum. So that's my little mantra in life. If you want motivation, develop momentum. And you only develop momentum from being disciplined and consistent and doing what you know you need to do. Because the momentum, that's what carries you. Block Tony Forbes. You a bum, so I don't really care what you talking about. What's he talking about, bro? Get him out of here. I'm going to wait till he's removed. Bro, go start a channel and you talk about what you want to talk about. I'm talking about what I want to talk about. Get him out of here. I don't care what he's talking about. Remove him from the chat ASAP. 4:55 p.m. He left a stupid comment. We gonna get you. Bow. Rockabye, baby. Shout out to Isaiah. All right, I'm going to say it again. Momentum. Momentum is enough to carry you through, because if you have small win after small win after small win from doing the right things, momentum becomes enough to get you to the next step. The reason why you have anxiety, the reason why you feel like the reason why you feeling stuck and scratching your head is because 9 times out of 10, people who are depressed, I'm not talking about people who have like medical dispositions. I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying just people who just get depressed and feel like consumed with depression and anxiety. Most of the time, they have several things that are weighing them down concurrently, and the world feels like it's on your shoulders. And I'm sure we've all been there, right? So again, if you start working on a game plan consistently to get out of that, develop some momentum, that is what's going to help carry you on in that momentum is energy. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, momentum is energy. Energy is hard to contain. If you can create some like, let's say I'm unemployed, life is bad, I just went through a bad breakup. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. But if I develop momentum, get a job, start paying the bills, and get caught back up with my bills. That's momentum. You're making momentum and steps in the right direction. Let's say you don't have a license. So, okay, you got to take your DMV test. Do that. Then work towards saving to get your license back and pay the fines or whatever you got going on. Momentum. And if you do that and you do that and you do that, that's what carries you to the next step. Because just think about if you ever ate clean. You ever eat clean and you've been eating clean so good, you almost don't even want no bad food. You know, of course, some people want a cheat meal occasionally, but what I'm saying is it's easier to do better when you've continually been doing better. If you've been eating like crap, then it's easy to continue doing such. If you've been eating clean and making gains in the gym, that's momentum. So you're going to think twice before you decide like, oh, I'm going to just ruin it by, gorging out and going on a binge eating session. See, look, my man just said the same thing. He said when you're working out, you go a week straight because that's momentum. You develop some momentum and your body develops some momentum. You have muscle memory in your body. Your muscles remember that. Like, okay, he beat us up in the gym the last 2 weeks. The third week, let's get it. Because you built that momentum. I'm telling you, momentum is the most powerful thing. Usually the people who are going through it, they don't have momentum. See, y'all make me go on a whole separate rant. Most of the time, it's like people got all this stuff going on and things ain't working. They don't have no momentum. So they're basically at a standstill. And that's cool. We get to those spots where we're at a standstill and you don't feel like things are going your way. They're never going to go your way until you make a commitment to get things back in the right direction and then develop the momentum through discipline and consistency. And then you'll be straight. How could you not? Like, why would you lose confidence if you just keep making these small wins? Every day is a small win. If every day, let's say it doesn't even have to be every day, every week. If you start week 1 of a month solid, then week 2 is better. Week 3, I mean, that's enough to carry you to week 4. You're like, okay, cool. My first 3 weeks were getting better each and every time. It's that simple. So like I have different views on like the anxiety and stuff. Like I said, a lot of times when people have anxiety is because they don't have no momentum. None. They're at a standstill in their life. That's what they feel like. Even for boxers. Okay, like Ryan Garcia or something. He probably having girl trouble. He might not be where he needs to be for weight. You know what I mean? It's like you got all these things going on and then you're like, oh, I can't deal with it. But that's why I don't think it's kind of weird to introduce that into the sport of boxing, because boxing is by nature stressful. Boxing is not a sport where it's supposed to be easy. You got rough moments. My thing is this. I think it sets a bad standard because you got rough moments in the fight. So what are you going to do? Quit? You going to Victor Ortiz it? if you get your eye is giving you problems, you seeing doubles, were you about to quit in the fight? Because if you quit and canceled your fight because of anxiety, what you gonna do in a real fight if you experience, mad trouble? Injury's different. Injury is different than anxiety, because an injury, if you get injured, the doctor would tell you you shouldn't use this arm. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing that says you can't fight through depression or fear and anxiety. But an injury, you can if you get an injury, you can, like, let's say someone had a torn Achilles and then they about to fight Wilder. I mean, you can really mess yourself up doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because you can aggravate the injury worse by doing that. There's usually not a downside to confronting your fears and anxiety and angst. You may think there is, but there's usually not. So I have kind of different views on the whole anxiety stuff. People always talking about anxiety. Quitters won't make it in the real world. Man, we live in a PC society, and people want to be sensitive and tell you, oh, it's okay. And a bunch of like, we see it in boxing all the time. Canelo gets his ass whooped by Bivol. They handing out participation trophies. Don't come to my channel, because I'm not doing that. If you a Chupapi Muñeño, or you want me to lie and act like Canelo had a good performance, listen, I'm not mad if you lose. It's how you lose. Canelo lost like a poor sport, lied and said he beat Bivol, and lost almost every round, if not all the rounds. And you want me to give Canelo a participation trophy as if he was in there tough. Bro, actually, to be honest, I think Canelo's era is over. The kind of me era and all that, I think that's over. Because what Canelo showed me in that Bivol fight was not a good thing. That's not a good thing. Because if you look at the Bivol fight, Canelo, I'm not going to say he quit because he fought on, but I think he kind of mentally quit. He mentally kind of checked out. Like, it got to a point where I don't think Canelo was still trying to win the fight. I'm not even being funny. I really feel Canelo had mentally checked out. He was, if you watch the Bivol fight again, towards the later rounds, I'm pretty confident. First of all, he needed a knockout to win. He needed the knockout to win late in the fight. Mentally, he looked like he was like, hopefully the judges rob this man, because I'm not going to do anything extra that gets me more embarrassed by trying to really win this thing. Once he seen, and then his fans, bro, Canelo got some of the weakest fans in all of boxing. And I'm not talking about surface area Canelo. I'm talking about the Chupapi Muñeño, the diehard fans. They are some of the worst and weak fans, because some of them are racist. That's a start. But beyond that, they coddle him like he a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you seen Canelo, and they're like, oh, you dared to be great. Bro, he did what every fighter that laced him up, from journeyman to champion. He laced him up, gave it a go, and got his whoop. You never hear the Chupapi Muñeños or old media give a journeyman all this praise that they gave Canelo. Canelo virtually fought like a journeyman and gets praised because he has the image or the branding, and they talking like Canelo did something, bro. Bro, when have you ever seen, first of all, I've seen journeymen more about that life than what Canelo showed versus Bivol. They don't get praise for it, though. They don't get praise for it. They just went in and got splattered, showed heart, and then people call him a bum and stuff like that. But oh no, not Canelo. He gets dared to be great tokens. Bro, he didn't dare to be great. He was already a champion at 175. You fought a washed Kovalev, it looked FAF, and then you went back to a division where you were already a champion. That's not daring to be. Bro, you mad that Canelo lost. you're angry. So as a result, you have to come up with all these like participation trophies and concessions and stuff like that. Life don't work like that, bro. A lot of things in life are like do or don't. Like graduating from high school. There's no in between. You either graduated and you walked and you got your diploma, or you didn't. I know we live in such a Weasley, weak, sensitive, insecure, coddling society. But that's the reality. Either you walked with your class like you were intended to and graduated, or you didn't. There's no real in between. You'd be like, oh, but I got my GED, but you didn't graduate. You didn't graduate in the traditional sense. Walk with your class. You got a GED. Okay, that's cool. But you didn't graduate. You know what I'm saying? People want to like overcomplicate things that aren't really complicated. Canelo lost, and he lost bad. And again, he got to a point where he looked like he wasn't even really trying to turn the fight around. Like, in your heart of all hearts, ask yourself this question. El Rayo was in super tough with the De Los Santos dude. He even lost the fight. Who showed more heart, like they were really trying to win the fight, despite the gap the inherent gap that there was in terms of not being able to do it? El Rayo, Valenzuela, or Canelo Alvarez? Ask yourself that question. Hand over heart, answer that question. Who looked like they were trying to use their best attributes to turn the fight around and actually win the fight? El Rayo or Canelo? Y'all let me know in the comment section. Hand over heart, don't lie. Don't fabricate. Tell me. Shout to Spo. El Rayo showed 10 times the heart of Canelo, and he was severely outmatched. Bro, the dude was skillful and had power and seemed to have his number. El Rayo was still out there trying to hurt him, and he did hurt the dude. He dropped the dude and stuff. He was like a shootout. Bro, that was a fun fight. If Canelo could have got dropped or stopped maybe if he fought like El Rayo and didn't fight just to survive. But we don't know because Canelo, the golfer, you know what I mean? He chose to like just sell out and just fight Bivol knowing he's losing and not really press on the gas. Deontay Wilder. Wilder versus Tyson Fury, or part 3, or Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol. Who really looked like they were trying to turn the fight in their favor? Wilder in the third Fury fight, or Canelo versus Bivol? Exactly, Wilder. Wilder, bro, he was hurt first in the third fight and then came back and dropped Fury twice. And Fury severely outweighed him by 4,000 pounds or whatever he weighed. You know what I'm saying? Wilder showed a heart the size of Alabama. Now, people can focus on Rayo being stopped and Wilder being stopped, but when you execute with that level of heart, that's one of the casualties of war that could happen. And there's no shame. That's why do you think everyone's taking pictures with Wilder? Because they knew he gave it a best effort. That's daring to be great. Rayo's daring to be great. Because they at least was like, I'm going to go out of my shield to try to win this fight. It didn't work out for him. But that's what we respect in terms of boxing. I know I do. I can respect it. I can respect somebody had your number or they bested you and you were like really trying to hurt them and get it going for yourself. That's respectable. Canelo, he didn't do anything overly respectable outside of lace him up. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was in there with Bivol, he really needed a knockout to win. He wasn't doing nothing dynamic to try. All that years of experience. You've been fighting since you were 15. You finally got to a fight where somebody is beating you skillfully with basics, and they're a little bit bigger. He act like a fish out of water. And then didn't do the rematch. Man, it's looking bad, y'all. Hey, it's looking bad, bro. Wilder got knocked out twice by Fury. He talking about a fourth fight. Levels. As a boxing fan, how could you not respect Wilder's gangster? He got knocked out twice by Fury in 3 fights and still said, I'll do a fourth fight. Canelo, he got schooled by Bivol, wasn't willing to sell out when the going got tough to try to turn the fight in his favor, and ducked the immediate rematch. And that's daring to be great, according to the Chupapi Muñeños. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. It's amazing what people say in this sport. El Rayo definitely went out on the shield. I mean, even people say whatever about Joshua. He looked like he was trying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looked like he was trying to get stuff going. He's just not better than Usyk, skillfully. S-Rep, facts. He said, rich man not trying to get his hands dirty. Facts. That's what I'm saying. Canelo, a professional golfer now. Hey, get the lights up. Canelo, a professional golf addict. He not trying to get his hand, bro. And that boxing, it's not that sport. I try to tell you, this is not the sport you want to be in if you're not fully committed. Like, you're like, oh, I done a lot, made a lot, and like that. This ain't the sport. You literally have a man or a woman trying to bludgeon you in the opposite corner, whether they can do it or not. That's what's the reality of it. Dangerous sport, people. Yeah, y'all got to get the likes up. I ain't even really said nothing in a minute, but y'all disrespectful on the likes. Strada, he said every Canelo loss, he's never rematched, just like Lomachenko. And the only one he wants to rematch is Triple G. And he wants to wait, fail a drug test in between the first and the second, and then he want to wait several years in between the third. Man, stop. Bro, just look how bad that is. I just said it. Canelo, between the first and second fight, failed a drug test, which prolonged the fight. So that's highly questionable. He talking about, I ate the meat. Then between the second and third fight, he waited several years, 6 years, whatever it's been. He waited all this time and waited for Triple G to turn 40. Bro, listen, I'm going to say it like this. I'm the best in the world. Ain't no one contesting. I'm a bad man. Rumble, young man, rumble. If Canelo doesn't demolish Golovkin, he going to look bad. Specifically, if he loses, that's just common sense. But even if he doesn't lose, if it's questionable, like the first 2 fights, then wouldn't be prudent. It's going to look ugly I promise you, it's going to look ugly for Canelo. If he have a questionable outcome and people are saying Triple G won the third, or if Triple G actually pulled it off and won the third, man, Canelo, Eddie Hearn will go down in history as the promoter that ruined the most fighters in boxing history in a short period of time. Because if Canelo's whole wave will disintegrate if he takes 2 losses in a row. Because he really should have more than 2 losses in general. But if he takes 2 in a row, and he's going to look bad because you could have just went to Showtime. Bro, Canelo fans are some of the dumbest fans in all of boxing. Here's why. Let the Chupapi Muñeños tell it. Let the Canelo Man fans tell it. All of these PBC fighters are extremely easy for Canelo to beat. Benavidez, Errol Spence at a catchweight, and Jermall Charlo. Canelo will run, according to the Chupapi Muñeños, they're all easy fights. They all have sucky resumes, and Canelo will destroy all of them, right? That being said, why would you not destroy all these people, make more money, be involved with a network that actually knows how to promote and will promote you on their network platforms, have bigger selling commercial fights where you'll actually make money on the pay-per-view and make a significant amount on the pay-per-view, plus put on bigger fan-friendly fights and destroy easy work. Look at, like, if I'm a plumber and then I could go to let's say, Queen Elizabeth, the Prince Charles, I could go to their manor, their royal castle, and I'm a plumber, and I could like do their 2 bathrooms, fix their toilets, and since they're royalty, they gonna give me $25,000 to fix 2 toilets. Then why on earth wouldn't I take the easy work? And instead of doing an apartment complex and I got to get paid less money and I got to do 40 toilets because it's a apartment complex in the hood. That doesn't even make sense. Listen, if you could go to a rich person's house and perform less work and get paid more, like you can go to, like, let's say you had a landscaping business. You can do Rick Ross's yard and he gonna cash you out and give you $15,000, or you gonna cut, Chris Brown or Rick Ross's hair, and then they gonna give you $1,500 for a haircut. Why would you rather cut 40, 50 heads in a day and still make less money than cutting one celebrity head? That doesn't even make sense. So if all these PBC fights for Canelo are super easy, why not handle the easy work, put on more interesting fights for the public, because as they would be new instead of a Triple G. We've already watched 24 rounds of the Triple G fight. We've already seen that. So you would have brand new fights with Benavidez, Charlo, Errol, whatever. Bigger fights, make more money on the back end, and according to the Canelo fans, those are all easier fights than Bivol and Triple G. So who's going to say, no, I want to have minimal visibility, trapped on an app and fight on DAZN. They don't promote the fights, and I'm going to bankrupt the company because they're paying me and Triple G too much, and fight this 40-year-old no one even cares for me to fight in a smaller event that tickets ain't moving like that for ultimately less money. And PBC had this grandiose big deal. Bro, Eddie Hearn done messed this man's career up. Good job teaming up with Eddie Hearn. If he loses, mark this down. Mark this video down as one of the greatest Egostradamus videos. If he lose, if the performance is suspect, if it look fake, the Canelo wave is diminished. Kamal got something to say. I said Kamal got something to say. Listen, I know y'all want to hate because Kamal got something to say. He just put $20 on my books. I know y'all want to hate. It's magic, y'all. I know y'all want to hate. All y'all do is hate. Me and Kamal destroying y'all. He says similarities between Canelo and Bum Lufkin. Both fan bases have strong. He says, bro, both fan bases have strong elements of racism and hand their fighters hypothetical wins to excuse ducking tough fights. Corporate media shields for them. The trilogy represents ducking for both. Facts. And one of the most boneheaded things that Eddie Hearn, and he says a lot, but one of the most boneheaded things that Eddie Hearn actually said recently is if Canelo knocks out Triple G, he'll be back as number 1 pound for pound. Bro, get him out of here. Flame this man. Bro, does knocking out a 40-year-old Triple G, if that happens, how does that make Canelo pound for pound number 1? When Triple G was getting broke up by Deryevchenko. He looked like he's damn near finna get knocked out by him, who Charlo beat easy. And y'all still say a black fighter Charlo ain't fought nobody. Triple G was hurt versus Murata. Triple G is also 40 years old. Why? Bro, how do these old media darlings get so much credit for doing the things they're doing And then you see in prime popping PBC fighters or black fighters, and no matter what they do, that's not impressive enough for old media. And it's not even just PBC, like Devin Haney. How is old media not impressed by Devin Haney? He beaten former champion Linares, didn't get dropped like Lomachenko or Luke Campbell, and actually won, right? He beat Jojo Diaz, and then he went to Australia and beat Kambosos for all the belts. Old media act like they not impressed. Jermell Charlo destroyed his whole division to be the last man standing, and there were some dangerous outs in there. Tony Harrison, Power, can box. He fought everyone except for Jarrett Hurd, and that's only because Jarrett Hurd lost. And then J-Rock lost, and then he fought the guy that beat him to beat him. You know what I'm saying? J-Rock beat Hurd, and then J-Rock immediately lost in Philly to Jason Rosario. Charlo fought him. So that's just the way the cookie crumbled. Oh my God, my knowledge is just too supreme. I'm like, bro, I feel like McGriff and them. I'm the supreme team, bro. My knowledge is just another level. It's too supreme. I murder Inc. Hold on. I said Supreme Team. I murder Inc. Listen, I said, what you think? My knowledge, Supreme Team. The way I murder Inc. Listen, oh my God, bro. Y'all better stop. That's a bar. Y'all better stop playing with me, bro. I said, what you think? My brain is like the Supreme Team, the way I murder Inc. Bro. Charlo conquered the division. And then had a tough fight and then knocked the person out to show that he's no match for him. And old media's like, I don't know about that. Charlo, I don't know if we can rank him. What are you talking about, bro? But Lomachenko, he's indefinitely on the pound for pound list for beating Comey, who Robert Easter beat. Bro, Robert Easter beat Comey several years ago. And on PBC, they said Robert Easter is a cherry picker. Ain't that funny? Ain't that motherfucker funny? Robert Easter, years ago, on PBC, beat and almost stopped Richard Comey in the final round, had a war with him, beat him convincingly, got no credit. They said, if anything, they said he a cherry picker. Teofimo then knocked out and stanky-legged Richard Comey years later. And then years later, Loma beats Richard Comey. That's his last fight. And they say Loma the God. They say Loma untouchable. Like Elliot Ness. Like Kevin Costner. This one's going to cost you. They say he untouchable like Kevin Costner. How is he the God and the next Muhammad Ali and the Ukrainian Messiah for beating Comey and Nakatani? Nakatani's best win is a murderer. He fought Felix Verdejo. And Verdejo had been stopped before and never really lived up to the standards of what was expected from him. And then he a murderer on top of that. Loma get a bunch of credit for stopping Nakatani. Man, stop. The double standards in boxing are ridiculous. They're super ridiculous, bro. And people play games like they don't see everything I'm talking about. Like you can't trace everything that I just said back to something. Anyway, I gave y'all a full length stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to get out of here. I got more videos coming. Make sure you guys subscribe. Shout out to Kamal Oz. Everybody else is super chatted. I'll be back with some more heat. Deuces. Hey, let's get one last round of likes in this bit. Y'all gotta kick them likes up. We've been slacking on the likes, and I'm telling you, these streams are gonna get fewer and fewer and shorter until YouTube figure it out or until the fans figure it out. Because I'm not gonna let YouTube play me. Time is money. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Please smash the like button, subscribe, and I'm out.